just had I'm gonna say argument with my father some time ago, not too long ago. It didn't escalate to anger. It was frustrating, but his logic is, don't water the plants or anything like that because it's a waste of money. I reminded him how, our cat, her name was Chunya, Pusha as well, especially Pusha, but he laughs at Chunya's death and suffering because we'll just say, they told me, oh yeah, we'll pay for the vet. I didn't have any money. And it was just way too late. Even before that, he complained. He was the one that complained, and mother as well. They had a bill on the table. However, like a 2 or 3 month period, it was like I think a quarter. So it's 3 months. I think there would be 4 months actually, but no, actually 3 months. It was like $500 or something, And they both said that, I'm wasting all the money on washing her. Also washing those cloths that I had because she didn't really like to go to the cat litter box. She would get uncomfortable. She had problems around her anal area for years actually. I was trying to wash it off, and even though I was taking care of her, they had issues. It was wasting too much money. And he just smiled, waved his hand, and then I brought up Pusha, how my mother, I angrily said something. I didn't rage. I yelled at her kind of. How they didn't want to take it to the vet, and and I just wanted to borrow some money, so take it to the vet. And eventually she called him, and I actually told him, I was just thinking, you're gonna send me to a psych ward again for being angry and raising my voice. Actually, I wasn't having a psychiatric breakdown. Obviously, I wasn't being illogical either. Eventually we took a Pusha to the vet, which she passed away like a week later. But they did behind my back kind of actually not behind my back. That time they said, I'm not gonna go to that story, but it lacks compassion, just sympathy actually, just the basics, And as far as his Merrick's illogical argument, he says, well, there's other trees over there. Go water them like a neighbor's yard far away. He's saying, if I had the money, this was my property, and I just had the money for it. Yeah, I might. I mean, it's private property, but what? And it's neither here nor there. I guess he was expecting me to say that I'm crazy. Want the plant over here, the tree, to have some water. But thing was, if you don't like plants or like anything else, blueberries, then why you have them there? If you don't want to have water. And he's like, well, there's rain. There hasn't been rain in days. Who knows when the next time it's gonna rain? So it's about just his logic that just falters. It's really non-existent, And it is him being cheap, greedy. Also, as far as anyone who was ever dehydrated, I don't know what the sentient biological being, a tree or any kind of plant they feel, but it's malnourishment nonetheless. It's cruelty.